Donald J. Trump stepping down? Well, that's a question. So let's dive straight into the mess that is American politics. Now, I don't normally talk about American politics, but this is absolutely fascinating me. Got to get out of my system, you see. Now, you might have noticed that Trumpmania is on the wane. People are waking up. It's like a once great rock band that's lost its frontman to love of golf and lawsuits, maybe. Well, so will he actually drop out before the elections in November? Maybe. Quite frankly, who knows? It's Donald Trump we're talking about. I don't think the man knows from one minute to the next. He's reactionary. That he is. You're fired, he'll say to J.D. Vance. If he doesn't cut the mustard. So, maybe he'll get bored and decide to spend his days tweeting about how unfair the world is and how nasty everybody is who speaks up against Donald Trump. Those who don't suck up to him, build up his ego. Yeah, like a typical little sociopath that he is. Well, he'll spend his days tweeting, he will, about how unfair the world is, from the comfort of his Mar-a-Lago bunker, baby. What about Kamala Harris, the so-called accidental nominee? It's as if she's tripped and fell head first straight into the race. Now, as Harris steps up, it might look like a godsend for Trump. But why? Well, it's because she's a fresh face. A newbie on the block. To be fair, we haven't really seen much of her while she was VP to Biden, have we? Not much of a front person. Well, oh, anyway, yeah, front person. I think that's what you say. Yeah, that's what you'd say, isn't it? Well, it's a new dimension to the contest. It really is. And a hell of a lot more composed than his usual sparring partners, such as Joe Biden, maybe. Oh dear, poor geezer. So, but here's the kicker. Trump is terrified of strong women. He really is. Now, we know he's not exactly eager to debate Kamala Harris. No. Not when he's busy trying to avoid answering questions about his endless parade of legal woes. Especially when questioned by a prosecutor. Ex-prosecutor, maybe, but still. She is formidable. She has taken and drawn over the coals, weighed and measured, you could say, numerous Republican senators, made them look so silly, inadequate. The Donald Trump, he might have all his little nicknames for people, and then he'll call them all nasty. Sounds like an oxymoron to me. Nasty, he said. Well, let's not forget about old J.D. Vance, though, eh? What a choice. Now, at first I thought maybe it's a good choice. Yeah, the man's wrote some books and stuff. He's been out and about, you know. And oh my giddy aunt, and he starts opening his mouth. Well, anyway, J.D. Vance is Trump's nomination as VP, Vice President. Now, Vance is like bring a knife to a gunfight, though, intellectually, I would say. Well, Vance is out there, strutting his stuff. He's doing all the rallies and stuff like that, you know. Well, Donald Trump is only picking and choosing the rallies for which he knows that he will get support. Well, he knows that his supporters love him. He's avoiding all the others. I'll send J.D. Vance. He'll do it. I'll sit around eating McDonald's cheeseburgers. Well, you can see that JD Vance is the star of the show, and he is bigfooting Donald Trump, pretty much. Well, and you can practically see Trump's regret from space. It's like a dick measuring contest between two sociopaths. Except Vance seems to be I was going to say something rude, but I can't say that. No, a bit more, shall we say, robust. Well, Trump's probably already thinking of firing him. Well, actually, I already know that he is thinking of firing JD Vance. According to, is it the Moosh? Saramushi, whatever his name is? Anthony Saramushi? I think it's Anthony. Yeah, I think he had 2 days with Donald Trump and he got fired or something. They had a bit of a ding dong. Well, it looks like Donald Trump might be looking at getting somebody else. There's 2 individuals in play, and one of them happened to be Nikki Haley, who was also firing 4 guns to get, to be the frontrunner, to be the, she's nominee to be the Republican leader. But maybe he's contemplating a dramatic return to his old crew. Actually, that's something else that Anthony Saramushi has also suggested that he's heard through the grapevine. This is back in the days when he could still get away. With grabbing headlines. I've got to be careful what I say, Grabbing headlines and women by any means necessary. Okay, that'll do. Some words I'm not supposed to say. But anyway, it's like Trump has already given up, though. He's allowing Vance to do all the flipping work, and it's just literally like he's given up. The Vance is attending every single rally, and Trump only triumphs at the rallies that he bothers to attend, usually in states where Trump groupies chat and believe Trump is still the president. Yes, there's people out there who still think Donald Trump is the president. The man is so insecure, it's pitiful. Well, it's not faring too well for Donald Trump. At the rallies that he is bothering to attend, the actual turnout is, how to put it, it's a bit mediocre. Yeah, you could say that. Whereas, if you look at Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the, oh crikey, where was that again? That was in Las Vegas.
Vice President Harris believes in those freedoms. She knows that every single person should get a chance at the middle class. She believes in something so beautiful, the promise of America. It's that simple.
Now, let me say something about Tim Walz. Now, at one of these rallies, that he noticed that one poor woman had she basically fainted. He stopped and pointed to her. And can you get this poor woman some water? Can we take care of this woman? The man has humanity. Unlike anyone who supports Donald Trump. Donald Trump only cares about Donald Trump. He's going to do whatever he can to try and avoid going to jail. Have a look at this. I've turned the sound off because of music and I'll get demonetised. The actual, well, the stadiums are full. There are tens of thousands of people, supporters of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, attending the rallies. Tens of thousands of people. It's crazy. I've got a fly on my head. Well, I'm not like Pence. No, go away. That's those flipping Republicans, that's it. They're trying to stop me make my video. Crikey. It's just crazy. The amount of people that are there, the place was absolutely full. I'm being attacked by a dodgy fly. Anyway, it is literally like Donald Trump has already given up. The Vance is, like I say, he's attending every rally. Trump is only attending the ones that he knows he's going to get a popular. God, Bennett said I've been attacked by Republicans. That's what it is. It's got to be Republicans. Anyway, he's only bothering to attend the ones usually in states where sort of Trump's groupies chant and believe Trump is still the president. And like I said a minute ago, the man is so insecure. It is pitiful. Should have Trump picked, instead of J.D. Vance, who's literally bigfooting Donald Trump, should Trump have chosen maybe Nikki Haley or someone like that? But they have history. It hasn't gone too well, has it? Though. Yeah, and it's not the kind that gets written up into romantic novels. No. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is making waves with her campaign. I sound like a Kamala Harris sycophant now, don't I? No, I just like what I see. Quite frankly, I just like what I see, and I'll just say it as I see it. She's winning the hearts of people. She's making waves in the campaign. It feels a bit like she's channeling some of that Obama-esque magic. Now, she's rallying young people and women who believe in reproductive rights. And they're turning up in droves. It's like they're on a mission to remind Trump of what's coming. Now, remember, he's already seen his supporters fleeing his rallies faster than you can say fake news. They're literally getting up in the middle of him speaking and walking off. It's like you're onto a movie that you've... Oh, crikey, this is a load of trash. Oh, I'm going home. I'm going to go get myself a Big Mac instead or something. I'll get pizza. I don't know, whatever you're into. Now, Harris has hit the nail on the head with her same old rubbish critique of Donald Trump's worn-out rhetoric. It's exactly the same. Now, some people buy into it, but most people, it seems, have woken up. Now, she is ahead in the polls now. She's ahead of Donald Trump. And just think about it for a second, how quick it's happened. Now, don't get me wrong, we've still got 3 months to go before November. So, you know, the wind might change. But let's not forget about the spectre of jail hanging over Trump's head. It really is. I know people think so, but it is. It's hanging over his head. And the man is absolutely terrified. Now, there is talk that he might even try a plea deal his way out of trouble. Maybe in some state like Texas or something like that, political asylum, I don't know. Or somewhere else. And it's like he's sort of playing the game, find the get out of free jail card. But quite frankly, no amount of evangelical hand-waving or biblical quotes from the Book of Eli is going to save him. No. There's no, Yeshua coming to the rescue this time. No. So buckle up, folks. The election's shaping up. And it's looking like a real doozy. It really is. We've got a wannabe dictator. Project 25, what they call it. And a formidable challenger. And a whole lot of political theatre. And in this circus, you can bet the last quid. You can bet your last quid that the show's going to go on and on and on like an Ariston. So what say you? Do you reckon Donald Trump is going to step down? Is he going to relinquish his... Well, actually, it's a bit difficult now, isn't it? I don't think there's enough time for him to I don't think can they actually replace him now? If he did step down, that's it. Would it be by default? Would it be down to his... Oh, crikey, I didn't think about this one. Yeah, would it be down to the deputy, the vice president nominee, which would be J.D. Vance. Anyway, what say you? You probably know more about American politics than I do. I just find this absolutely fascinating. And it's just, and heartwarming to think that maybe Donald Trump might come to his senses and leave the people alone. We don't want you. Because whatever happens in the United States happens in the UK, happens in the EU. It happens everywhere. And Donald Trump is dangerous for the world. He really is. Anyway, leave it in the comments down below. But please, 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 boop the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. And don't forget the little bell icon. Oh, where is it? It's over here somewhere. There it is, a little bell icon. There it is. Tickle it. Tickle the old bell icon, because then you'll get a notification every time I upload another video. And you'll get a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Oh, okay. Anyway, we're doing rewilding here in France. We're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. We'll be a part of that. Follow the GoFundMe link down below. Make a little contribution if you like, or just, maybe for us on our rewilding channel as well, where we're uploading videos about our rewilding project and other issues regarding rewilding. Anyway, it's kind of an eco thing. So anyway, time for me to go. So say toodaloo, Yeah, am I a bit woke? Toodaloo.